carbon date or not to carbon date? That is the question. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. But in a world so full of corruption and decay, who knows just when he died?
We do.
Isotopes occur when nuclei of the same element contain varying numbers of neutrons. Carbon, for example, has 6 isotopes. The isotope C12 has 6 protons and 6 neutrons, while C14 has 8 neutrons and is considered unstable.
In an unstable isotope, the strong nuclear force that holds the nuclei together breaks apart. This process is known as radioactive decay. Radioactive decay is a random and spontaneous process wherein particles exponentially decrease with time.
When the nucleus of radioactive elements decay into new elements, a process called natural radioactive decay takes place.
During natural radioactive decay, a nuclide also emits either a small alpha or beta particle or a pulse of gamma radiation. Each form of radiation has different properties and reacts differently in electronic and magnetic fields.
In an electric field, the positively charged alpha particle is attracted to the negatively charged plate, while in a magnetic field, it is attracted to the south pole.
The negatively charged beta particle, on the other hand, is attracted to the positive charge. In a magnetic field, it is attracted to the north pole.
In contrast, the gamma wave, which carries no charge, passes through the fields without being attracted to either side. Carbon, or carbon-14 dating, is a way of dating fossils and artifacts. Carbon-14 is a radioactive isotope of carbon that can be found in all living things. Carbon dating compares the amount of carbon-14 from, say, an old bone to the amount that is in a similar substance today.
Radioactive substances decay into different substances over time. For example, when a carbon-14 atom decays, it gains 1 proton and becomes a stable nitrogen atom. In a group of carbon-14 atoms, like the ones in your body, half of them will go through this radioactive decay every 5,700 years. And if you wait another 5,700 years, half of those atoms will decay again, and so on for an infinite amount of time, since it will never be possible for all of the atoms to decay. The amount of time it takes for half of a radioactive substance to decay is called its half-life. So, we can say that carbon-14 has a half-life of 5,700 years. Scientists can tell when a life form died by comparing the amount of carbon-14 that would have been in a living creature to the amount that's left. A limitation of the carbon-14 dating is that it can only be used on the remains of living things. Also, it is only accurate to about 60,000 years ago.
Other radioactive isotopes can measure much older things like non-living substances such as rocks. This is called radiometric dating.
Thanks to carbon dating, I now know you are 50,000 years old.